How we doing, man?
Cut. Is faggot gonna play?
Start the stream, cunt.
Fucking gay retard.
I'll play in like 15 minutes. Fucking eating.
Okay.
Meet your host, Jonathan.
This fucking faggot in Lego, dude.
Alright guys, it's Grimmick again. I hope you're doing well and enjoying your day so far. The CDL gave Ringcore the official Rookie of the Year title for the regular season and absolutely deserved. But after the World Championship and the World Cup, things have changed to some degree. People looking at Mercules as having, if not the best, certainly one of the best rookie seasons of all time. What do the pros think about this? What does Scrap think about it and Mercules? Teammates, the big debate was since Rookie Year in 2019 on Mercules rookie season better? Who had the most impact? Who was the better player during that cycle? And maybe some surprising outcomes in terms of what these players actually think. Very much enjoyed your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new as always. I greatly appreciate it. Thought this is kind of cool. Study was running a $10,000 tournament, or well, it was actually $9,200, so not quite a 10K unfortunately. But yeah, ran a cool tournament there. It was nice to see. I think the winner was yeah, it happened this morning anyway. These guys ended up taking the victory in the $10,000 or $9,200 tournament. So congrats to those guys. It's cool to see this starting really. I just wanted to mention it because we're getting to that point in the off-season. People are starting to say, okay, what sort of tournaments are we going to have being run? Optic have just run a phenomenal legacy week with all those old school throwback games. Could Kaysun, the guys at FaZe, try and do something similar? Could Kaysun run another like off-season tournament? What's, you know, Hitch going to cook up anything, right? Not to say, you know, they're going to be more online stuff when you put two players on this team, two players on that team, especially once the teams are locked in. Zuma could get involved. We've seen this type of stuff before. I'm sure it's going to be happening again as well over the next couple of months. So nice to see that starting up nice and early. I'm down for some more Black Ops 3 throwbacks, I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to put it out there. Now, this is an interesting clip from Octane talking about Dashi. Because Dashi is undoubtedly, at this point, it doesn't still feel like it somehow, but Dashi is one of, if not the, with Slasher potentially coming back, potentially not, biggest veterans in the league. Dashi's played since Infinite Warfare, right? Like, he's played since the 2017 season, which is 8 years ago coming up on now. Attach is now retired. Obviously, Slash has been around a long while, but of that original kind of, I don't know what to call it, a trifecta exactly, but there was a few players like Accuracy and Slasher and Attach who were around since, you know, Ghost earlier, something like that. Of course, all those guys have pretty much called it a day. Slasher, we'll see. I'd love to see Slasher still get back in the league. I actually still think he's good enough to be deserving of a spot. It's just, if Slasher is back in, he's going to be on a team further down the pecking order. Does he really want to do it? It's a good question. But Dashi is, I mean, I don't even want to say towards the end of his career, because he might still keep going for a long time. We know how Dashi has been very vocal of how competitive of an individual that he is, and he talked about it in some depth when he sat down with Hitch, saying that he realized that he wasn't the player that he needed to be inside and outside of the game, especially when Scump retired and said, hey, Brandon, like, this is on you now. Then he really leveled up and started to deliver and focused inside and outside of the game and did everything it took to become the winning player that he is today. So in many respects, I think Dashi's got a long life left as a player. He's also, I think Dashi found a good balance of playing enough COD, but also playing other things. You know, he plays a bit of CS. He recognizes that it's actually not best for him to grind COD 15 hours a day, maybe like he used to. It's better for him to practice, be concentrated when he does, enjoy other things as well, make sure that his sleep schedule's locked in, all these other things that Dashi's realized over time and has made him a better player. And it's not like Dashi's raw talent has gone away at all, and it's never going to go away. So if Dashi still has the motivation, then he can probably stay around for a very long time to come. The point is that Dashi spent a very long time without winning basically anything, right? He had 2 championships in, 7 years? Wasn't a world champion. So much pressure was on him going into the 2024 season, let alone the world championship that year, to actually get over the line. And after several years of not being, you know, always having crazy talent, but not always executing on that for multiple reasons, Dashi figured it out. And the question that Octane is raising is Scrap in a very similar predicament?
Is better Scrap or Dashi? Out of pure mechanical skill, I think they're pretty fucking close. I think, like, they do different things, though. I think Scrap is just early career Dashi. I think, like, Brandon has evolved from where Scrap is as a player, but I think that Scrap is just, like, very early career Bruce. Like, mechanically, I think they're pretty close. I just think Brandon does more for a team right now than Scrap does. Scrap is just pure talent, pure kills, pure slaying. I think Brandon brings a lot to the table that Scrap doesn't do. So I think both of them are highly coveted, because, like, Scrap's the best at what he does, but I think that Brandon does more as a player for your team. But, I mean, it's just however you view those values is how you determine who is better. I don't know. Because I think that just, like, pure slaying and pure mechanical ability, I think they're pretty close.
I think with Scrap, you know, when he talks, he's an unbelievably talented player. And I think people say, oh, Dashi shoots the straightest. And maybe he still does. And I think he's certainly top 2, right? But Scrap is right there. Like, I actually think people sometimes underrate Scrap's, like, pure gunny and talent, because he's just a slightly different player to Dashi. But I actually think that Scrap's raw gunny is probably on a par with Dashi, like, very, very similar anyway. And also has plenty of other things going for him as well. So I think the comparison is valid for Octane, and the question is that it took many a year for Dashi to start becoming a winning player, but also to get his World Championship ring. Scrap made his finals at his first attempt back in Modern Warfare 2. The last couple of years at Champs has far from gone to plan. So, yeah, something for him to certainly figure out. I think it's a pretty interesting comparison that also Scrap will have to think about, because, you know, he could look at Dashi's career and say, okay, maybe if I changed in XYZ regards, then I could, you know, become a better, more winning championship level player. But we'll see if that will actually happen. Now, the other thing the guys, of course, were talking about is BO4. And this is where the debate started to emerge, was on who had the better rookie season. Lots of the guys have been going back and watching some of these old Black Ops 4 VODs over the last few days. Simp was the greatest that we'd ever seen that season. This guy was out of control. So, just to break down the lore real quick, United started out the Black Ops 4 season with JCap in the roster, and they actually were pretty good. They made the grand finals of the first event in Las Vegas. They lost to Optic at that event. Then they slumped a bit. There was big drama between Clayster and JCap. Eventually, JCap gets dropped. Simp turns 18. He's old enough to play. And Simp, by the way, it's funny how it works, because Mercury is...
Are you ready for the poker experience of a lifetime? Head to PokerStars and take one of the many opportunities to win a silver pass. That gets you an exclusive package to NAPT 2020.
Was kind of known, but he wasn't expected to be this good. But Simp was like that guy, right? Like, ever since Simp was like 14, 15 playing, I was watching him playing Black Ops 3, Charles, I'm like, god damn, when this guy's 18, he is going to be a serious problem in the league. And given that, well, given what Simp did, Illy then had huge hype when he came in the following year, and then he won the World Championship at his first time of asking, right? So, you know, there were lots of things that made it a crazy couple of seasons of COD, but Simp was known to be, like, the next big thing. And when he was on the United Cadets, where it was Simp, it was Illy, it was Celium, of course, who'd come in that year to FaZe and started to do some pretty impressive things, and it was Turn Up Too Easy. But Simp came in for JCap and was basically immediately godlike, right? Like, he didn't win every event that they played. They came seconds. I think they maybe had a 6th after that, but then, of course, they won back-to-back the final 2 events of the season. And Simp was just ungodly at the end of the year. You know, you were watching this guy play thinking, like, wow, I've never seen COD played at this level so quickly before. And the funny thing is that Simp, I mean, like, unbelievable player, obviously, but has he ever really reached those heights again as a player? Maybe in Cold War at a time, but Black Ops 4 Simp, which was his first game, halfway through the season he came in, was pretty much the best Simp has ever looked, I would say. And people that are watching back then would tell you that when Simp first came in, it was like, damn, this kid might just win everything for the next decade. Now, of course, that's not how it's turned out. So people are looking at the numbers. People are looking at Search KD, Hardpoint KD, Control KD, whatever. Now, it's also worth noting that Mercury's, for good or for bad, in terms of his rookie season, didn't come into a team full of bums, right? Like, yeah, the team was struggling heavily. Optic were in a bad spot. But it was still Shotzi, Dashi, and obviously Yahoo, right? Like, incredible players, all world champions at that time already. For Simp, you know, you could still argue that was true. They had a great team over there. It was obviously Clayster, Arcetes, Christini, and Abizi to round out that roster, as we know. But it's just one thing to go both ways, because it says, well, Mercury's didn't have as many kills on the map, if you want to suggest it that way. But also, it's not like Mercury's joined a team that were terrible and magically made them godlike. I mean, he did, but the potential was there, is what I'm trying to say, that Mercury's was able to unlock. So, what's the right answer to this question? Who had the best rookie season? Was it Mercury's? Was it Simp? This is what some of the guys have to say.
Maybe a couple times earlier, I was like, Mace, maybe you should do this. Like, oh, you'd like to play here? Like, we were kind of just, because we're AR, so like maybe like, for example, on Protocol, like I usually play top trips. He plays up there. I'm like, you like it up here? He's like, yeah, I always play here. I'm like, let's get Loki him. Like, you got it.
All right, I'll play somewhere else.
I'll figure it out. I'm like, yeah, I got it. But then there's sometimes I'm like, Mace, maybe you could have did this. You could help me out here.
Yeah,
whatever. And he's like, honestly, a great teammate with that. Like, he has, dude, he's so unique, man. Like, for how good he is, he doesn't have no ego. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like a sponge to all the info, and he's also just, and it's the best trait to have in a teammate, because even after winning, like, because I've experienced just winning with other teammates, and it does change them sometimes. So for him to just win, and just like after like after champs, it was the same exact person at EWC. Oh my God, like you won champs MVP, like this is like the pinnacle of God, and you still think that like you still won with the team. He doesn't really think of himself like, oh, I'm this guy that I saved you guys basically. You know what I mean?
So
because he did.
You did.
Thank God. You did save us, bro. But it also for me, like I've experienced like just being dominant, and like some teams like it's been scrims. So I'm like, okay, let's just wait maybe another day, like another day of scrims, another good team of scrims, and then it kept going, and I'm like, this kid is so consistent. It was like, we're playing so much better. Like our team chemistry, we didn't have to call like, yo, we call this, we do this, we do that. Bro, it was instantly. This is like, we don't have to say a word. We're playing the game, 30-point clubbing teams. I'm like, this is weird. Like, because that's like the hardest part is the natural chem and COD. You can't really teach people where they like to play, how they like to play it. Like they're gonna do what they usually do, and then if it turns out to be like good for a team, that's like the best thing you could ask for. Like, bro, everybody's doing what they want to do, and it's like teamwork.
Welcome to Luxury Casino, Ontario's most trusted online casino. Now with the highest win rate guarantee.
Whether you like pot collects, Vegas-style games, or tumble slots.
Basically what happened.
Bro, his like start to his career has got to be insane. Like one of the most insane ever, if not the most insane ever.
It's the most insane ever. Probably is. I mean, who else? Like, he's won the two biggest tournaments.
Sim, basically.
No,
like, even
no,
he good that year.
He won two biggest tournaments. You can't beat that.
Sim's year, he won the two biggest tournaments. Think about it that way.
What's the second biggest tournament?
The finals, CWL finals, Miami. There's no EW.
Exactly. That's just not the same.
Yeah.
The fact that Scrap was giving him loads of gas here, I thought was pretty telling. Now, also, I will say, Simp's rookie season now was 6 years ago. So there's always going to be a bit of an element here of recency bias. And I think, honestly, you can debate it either way. I think there's two sides of this, right? Was Simp the better individual player in terms of who had the best like level of play during their rookie year? It is Simps. I don't think anyone's going to be able to surpass like what he was doing on the map at the biggest tournament of the year, having just come into the league, like single-handedly just having insane takeover maps was ridiculous.
I'll be back. Your dog, you there?
What's up, dog? You wanna play?
Yeah, just let me find something to play in the background.
Man, shut the fuck up, man.
Shut your fucking faggot cut.
Oh, fuck. Dog, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Nice.
You want to be nice when you grow up, dog?
Nice.
Gonna do now. Another energy spike. For a limited time, you can get this limited edition Murdered Out InfoWars shirt at thealexshowstore.com. The American. This deal is illegitimate. And Acosta connected to Bill Barr, connected to Brett Kavanaugh. Oh yeah, folks. They all worked at the same law firm that cut Jeffrey Epstein the sweetheart deal. That cut Epstein, the pedophile, the sweetheart deal. And in that deal that Acosta was a part of, who then became a member of Trump's administration in his first term, when they brought Epstein back because they said Acosta's deal is no good.
Dog, I'm in the park.
They even said in that deal that all co-conspirators could not be charged. All co-conspirators would be exonerated. So yeah, there is an Epstein client list. And Maxwell is in prison for running a sex trafficking ring with Jeffrey Epstein. And there were minors involved. And that's just what we know. That's just what we know. Oh, is Maxwell in jail for a hoax? Should we free Ghislaine Maxwell, too? Did her father not fall off a boat? Known Mossad agent? No, it was your administration. It was your guy, Acosta. It was your Attorney General, Bill Barr, son of Donald Barr, who recruited Jeffrey Epstein. It was the law firm with Kavanaugh and Acosta and other Trump associates that cut Epstein the sweetheart deal. It was Lutnick that was his neighbor. So I'm saying, it's like, do you really want to play this game with us? I just don't get it. But hey, that's the game he wants to play, fine. I just can't believe they've underestimated this so much. I really can't.
And
This
what's
was from
taking so
September
long?
2024. New York
Oh no,
Post
dude.
headline. Trump says he'll release Jeffrey Epstein client list if elected. I have no problem with that. How about this from earlier this year? Did you guys hear about this? Jeffrey Epstein's associates could reap benefit of a big tax refund. Oh, the business is still going? Jeffrey Epstein's estate receives $112 million tax refund from IRS. Now his girlfriend, Karnia Shuliak, and associates may get the money. His associates are still getting money from his estate. And the IRS is paying it out. What about this Trump, though? From his first term, you know, when they brought Epstein in and then he killed himself in the prison with your doctored little video that you put out trying to convince us that that's the case. What about this Trump from the first term in clip 5?
But do you really think the Clintons are involved in Jeffrey Epstein's death? I have no idea. I know he was on his plane 27 times, and he said he was on the plane 4 times. But when they checked the plane log, Bill Clinton, who was a very good friend of Epstein, he was on the plane about 27 or 28 times.
All units, objectives are ready for capture. Move out.
Sure.
Did Bill Clinton go to the island? Because Epstein had an island.
Attack order received.
It's not
Allied objective Delta has fallen to the enemy.
You know anybody that's been through the war, it gets nasty here.
Oh, get wrecked.
It gets real nasty.
Our troops are attacking Delta.
This is horrifying. Top U.S. pollster. Trump's approval rating is 1 point away from the lowest net approval
Drop
rating
dog.
he's ever had.
Like fucking
All started
fingers
with the Iran
are
strike.
so
Musk Doge fallout.
We have secured Bravo.
And the dirty sales techniques for the big beautiful bill. Now telling you to forget about the Epstein files. I mean, this thing is just off the rails, man. And it's pretty clear. A couple things are pretty clear.
Oh, NMA.
We are engaging objective Alpha.
You know, I'll kind of tiptoe around it for now, but
Hands are so
notice that there are people that are
stiff.
willing to call out any member of the Trump administration except Susie Wiles. And it's because Susie Wiles is controlling them and feeding them information. So they don't want to fight the hand that feeds them. But it's pretty clear the big beautiful bill was all about a huge business deal. That's what it was. It was a huge business deal. And a lot of people got rich.
Our troops have captured Charlie.
It was correct. And you start to look more into Susie Wiles and her involvement with Mercury Public Affairs and her involvement with it all starts to make more sense.
Move to attack the marked objective.
It all starts to make more sense, ladies and gentlemen. And this is all public information.
We are winning the fight.
And Susie
Maintain our
Wiles is
offensive.
cutting deals with friendly AI companies, and they're all about to make out billions of dollars now, and they've all got it into this big, beautiful bill.
Fucking faggots behind us, man.
Wiles running the old consulting firms, now running the White House. Wiles running Netanyahu's campaign, now running Trump's.
Are attacking objective Charlie.
It's getting real ugly out there, folks. It's getting real bad.
Dude, what?
And I'm not going to sit here and get lied to. I'm certainly not going to shut up when I'm told to. But it's just,
The enemy has
it's just
secured
none of
more
it makes any
objectives.
sense
Let's
other than to
strike
say,
back.
Trump, did they get you? Are you okay? Do you need our help? Blink twice if you're in distress. Or did he sell us out?
We are attacking objective Delta.
Or is he, going through his own personal stuff, mentally, physically?
Move to attack the marked
Whatever
objective.
it is, with everything he's been through, and he's just
We are
on his own
engaging
now, just
objective
doing his
Echo.
own thing. We didn't initiate this divorce. I don't even want this divorce. It's not even. I don't even look at it like that. I've always been independent. I've always been loyal to the truth. I've always been with the audience we have, Infowars or whatever audience we have. I'm going to just tell you the truth and call it as I see it. So it's not about us. It's about movement. It's about Trump's base, and he's saying, "I'm done with you. We're divorced." No. Okay.
We have initiated our attack on Charlie.
You've seen how nasty divorces can get. You've seen how nasty divorces can get when they're in the public, too.
Trying to flank the HQ.
Accusations start getting made. Other things start going public. Some of those skeletons in the closet start to get out. Like, I don't want to go in the closet. I don't want the skeletons to come out. I don't want this to be some nasty thing, but okay, you want to do this. What do you think's going to happen? And you want to talk about the Democrats? Yeah, they're the ones that are...
Oh my god, thank you.
Break the enemy's momentum or we will lose the control of the fight.
If it's like, oh, I don't want the Democrats to accuse me of being involved with Epstein.
More objectives.
Well, then why would you cover up the Epstein client list? Why would you tell people to move on from the Epstein client list? That gives the Democrats exactly what they want. That's not us doing that. That's you doing that. All right, there is other news. And I'm going to open a call. I'm going to get our fucking lines coming up in 6 minutes. We'll do that in 6 minutes. You know, I'm already getting a lot of incoming just from text messages and on X.
Attention, we have initiated our
what is going on here? And, you know, again, like I say, it's not faking it, but blink twice if you're in distress. What's going on? Is Trump being held hostage? Is the country being held hostage? Is there a
Charlie's under enemy
gun
control.
to America's head right now?
Dude, these people are eating so many bullets, bro.
A dirty bomb? Is it something else? Maybe snuck across the border? Something else we don't know about? Is there something going on, Trump?
We have secured
Blink
Echo.
twice if you're in distress. Like somebody got a missile pointed at us, Trump. They're telling you. Tell people to get
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
I need a fucking medic!
This is friend of the show, guest of the show, Good
We must
Logic.
take action.
And I like this breakdown. And this is what Kash Patel said about the corrupt FBI. He said, let cops be cops.
Dude,
So yeah,
I don't
okay,
think,
if the
I think most
Democrats
people don't know that you can.
doctor legal
Anyone can
documents,
read
FBI
lives.
documents, court documents, then that's a crime. Go investigate. What about Letitia James with her fraudulent?
Be advised,
Donald
enemies
Trump
are attacking
accused Adam
Bravo.
Schiff of committing fraud. Where are the investigations? Let cops be cops.
Objective Delta has been
Here's
neutralized.
a breakdown, a different perspective, Cliff 8.
The outrage that MAGA has been expressing toward President Trump and his administration for the last week to 10 days over the Epstein debacle is not because they came out and told us that the evidence that
Attention,
they have
we have
indicates
secured
that
Delta.
Epstein killed himself, nor is it because they said that the evidence they have indicates
Attack
that there
support
was
is
no
needed on the
client.
marked objective.
Most of us were sufficiently
Grenade
savvy to
indicated.
recognize that deep state puppets like Merrick Garland, Chris Wray, are likely to destroy any incriminating evidence relating to third parties before you guys can get it. So we're not
Objective Charlie
surprised by
neutralized.
that. We're not upset with that. What's so upsetting is your refusal to do something that Kash Patel said long before he had the FBI, and that was to be cops. Go out there and be cops. So the file that
We
you
now
have
hold more
has
objectives.
nothing in it.
Secure our
Go
defenses.
out there and be cops. Go talk to Alex Costa, prosecutor who signed that non-prosecution agreement, that sweetheart deal, and said that he felt pressure because of Epstein's ties to intelligence communities. Find out what it is that he was doing. Go get a court order. Alan Dershowitz has handed
Like, I don't even know where the fucking grenade hits to get them walking.
He says he can't talk to you because of attorney-client privilege. Go get a court order saying his client is dead.
The enemy have secured more objectives. Let's strike back.
It's not that hard. It's not just him. It's his entire legal team now.
Be advised, the enemy are winning the fight.
Attorneys
All units countered.
names on the list. Go after Sarah Kellen. Many people may not know who she is, but she was basically Ghislaine Maxwell 2.0. She was running the same role. She's never even been prosecuted yet. Go turn on her. Go prosecute her in the Southern District of New York. Whatever NPA immunity you got.
Delta is under hostile
It's not
attack.
gonna apply to her in New York the same way it didn't help shield
We have
Ghislaine
secured
Maxwell.
more objectives.
And then you can use that to pressure her. Start telling you lists of names.
We need
Who
defensive
was
support
involved,
on the marked objective.
Go talk to the FBI agents who conducted the investigation in 2007, the first time they got Epstein. Go talk to the other investigators who put together the file in 2019. Go to the original source. Be cops. Be cops. You can't undo the bumbling message that
Objective
came
Echo
out of
neutralized.
the story, basically going back to February of this year. That cannot be undone. That can be forgotten.
The enemy has taken Delta.
If you actually start getting indictments, you actually say we're actively
The enemy have
pursuing
secured
this,
more
that we will be
objectives. Let's
undeterred,
strike back.
and that we're going to give you the results of this investigation. That's
Hostiles have
what
secured
we are
objective
doing.
Charlie.
That's what we're asking for. Be cops. Just be cops.
Folks, I'm telling you right now, this is only going to get weirder. And
We are
I'd like to
attacking
sit here
objective
and
Delta.
think that they can correct course, put this train back on the tracks. And I think his last statement is kind of him saying, not going to happen. So things are just going to get weirder. There's things that I know that are going to happen. happen that are going to make things get a lot weirder, and then there's probably things I don't even know that nobody can anticipate they're going to make things even weirder. But you know what I find ironic is Trump is sitting here telling you
Bravo has been neutralized.
you're going to go down with the Epstein hoax.
We now control
The
more
Epstein hoax
objectives.
is going to be the
Defend
end
all
of you.
positions.
And I'm like, man, talk about blind irony. Like, look at what is happening right now.
We have initiated our attack on
What does
Charlie.
that even mean? We're going to go down with the Epstein hoax? That's going to be our downfall?
You have a defend order set by squad
For a
leader.
hoax? What are you talking about? Everyone in your administration, you brought Epstein back in.
Be advised, our troops have lost objective Alpha.
Prior relations with Epstein. Epstein isn't the fall of us demanding answers. This is going to be the fall of you. And so it's just crazy.
Be advised,
To sit
Alpha
here and
has been
witness it.
captured by hostiles.
So I just don't see a course correct coming. I think things get even crazier from here. I don't see how long Gino sticks around. Who knows? Maybe he even has a new press secretary before long. No, the Epstein scandal is not the end of the media. It's not going to be the fall of the
We're
independent
targeting
media that wants
objective
answers
Delta.
here for the scandal that your administration embraced, promoted, multiple times. Notice the exact opposite. This is the sword that you're falling on, not us. So, again, it's not even a personal thing for me. It's just
There's a bunch of guys flanking B in the back.
we came so far.
Bunch of guys, probably like 6 of us. There's
Scored a
already
touchdown
2 or 3.
in the
There's
Super
already
Bowl,
3
and
now.
then the flag comes on
Like,
the
what is
field.
our
It's
team
like,
doing?
oh, hold on.
We have lost
It's like,
control of Bravo.
didn't get a touchdown and said we lost 10 yards. That's what this is like. Like getting Trump elected again and seeing all the agenda items and things moving forward, and a lot of good people in there now, a lot more access.
So like these teams just capture an objective and assume that all they need to do is capture
and
instead
there's
of
the flag on the field, and it's nope, actually holding, going back 10 yards. Oh, we had a touchdown. Actually,
They
we just
have
went
no
back 10.
idea how to rotate a fucking map.
All right, I'm gonna give out the phone number now. It looks like the lines are already filled.
Delta is under hostile
But
attack.
I'd like to reset it because these are likely just people who have it on speed dial. We'd like to give these voices a chance today. So we'll reset the lines here, but lines are open. 877-789-2539. 877-789-2539.
Our control of Delta has been lost.
The caller's up. Folks, this is the new special item, and this is how it comes. This is the new dagger at the AlexJonesStore.com. As you can see, very nice color. The silver Alex Jones signature. This is the new dagger, very high quality.
I didn't even miss a bullet.
You can use it for different purposes. Hell, these days in America, you may need it for self-defense. Everything about this is high quality. From the box it comes into the blade and the
Our
case
troops have
itself.
neutralized Alpha.
Clicks right in, comes with a belt, buckle. You can just put it right on your belt, put it right on your waistline, clicks in, it's not gonna fall out. As you can see right here, it's got Alex Jones' signature on it in 1776 as well. Very high quality dagger, multi-purpose use or great collectible to support the info war. Comes in this
Attention!
beautiful box.
Our troops have secured
You can get
Alpha.
yours while supplies last at thealexjonesstore.com. And don't forget, when you shop at thealexjonesstore.com, you get multiple entries into our raffles and giveaways. Right now
We are
is the
engaging
Ford
objective
F-250 Lariat truck, plus 10K cash. You
We
get
need
multiple
attack
entries
support
when you
on the
shop
marked
at
objective.
thealexjonesstore.com. Have fun, good luck, and please continue to support the
We've
info
neutralized
war.
Delta.
All right. We also have this t-shirt, by the way. We just launched
We
this
now hold
t-shirt.
more
It's kind of
objectives.
funny.
Secure our
You know, I have
defenses.
humor, like gallows humor. Free Elaine Maxwell. Free
Delta
Elaine
has been
Maxwell.
secured.
It's a hoax. All Epstein did was a hoax. So free that innocent woman. Let those dummies out.
Charlie has been neutralized.
Or let her out.
Bravo.
He can fucking see me. That is
AI
horseshit,
digital
dude.
spy system. Did you know that? I've got this whole video presentation of it, but I'm not even going to spend the time right now. Maybe we'll play it later. Shilly ad. Yeah. Christine, the CEO. It's just, you know, they're just always collecting your data.
Hostile forces are still controlling the fight. Break their hold.
Always something. Here's Tim Burchett. Let's go back through round 4. Tim Burchett.
We have secured the lead.
First, talking about what can happen to people that commit crimes against children, and then talking about what can happen to DOJ.
We are attempting to capture Bravo.
Clips 3 and 4 back to back, guys.
Should there be an investigation or a special counsel investigation?
Be advised, enemies are attacking Delta.
That's not over the top either.
I got so lucky, dude.
Disgust me. I'm big on clarity and transparency, and you know that's good reason people don't trust government, either party.
See, what people don't do is rotate from the outside there to the stairs. They all just went to the stairs, where I just came from the outside after killing 2 people. So it's like people don't know how to do micro rotations.
Then they have to verify that they were.
Every game that I played.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
It's just too deep. You know, like I said, truck comes in first.
The enemy has captured Bravo.
Thinking that'll do it. Not understanding the layer is deep. It goes deep in the ground. And so I think you.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
And then you make everybody reapply. And it allows a lot of patriotic Americans a shot to do it what they want to do, and that's busting.
We have lost control of Delta.
You know, Cash Patel and buddy Dan Bongino. Patriotic Americans. And they're like,
Bravo has been neutralized.
but they're very realistic, and I'm sure the frustration is deep right now. Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Yeah, by the way, the Biden crime family, the auto loan scandal, Pam Bondi's given them enough time to run out the clock, get their story straight.
We've lost objective Delta.
Hearings. They're just pleading the 5th now. Oh, we're pleading the 5th.
Defend order has been set.
We didn't know anything about Joe Biden's health. We didn't know anything about the president's health.
Be advised, hostile attack confirmed on Charlie.
Plead the 5th. But don't worry, if you make a cup of coffee with an anti-Semitic name, you're getting busted. You go out to a protest at a
There's so much destruction on this map.
We no longer control Alpha.
all the money laundering, the auto pen scandal.
Need a medic?
Hell, I don't know, a pedophile running a giant sex island.
Hostiles now hold more objectives.
You want anything with that?
So he's a medic and he has defibs, but he chooses to do the long revive.
We'll stop you from being anti-Semitic. I promise you that.
Makes sense.
That's a guarantee. And that's winning. So you got all this going on. It's just and by the way, Israel's bombing Syria again today. So we have peace in the Middle East according to President Trump. Yeah, Israel's just bombing Gaza Strip and the West Bank and Syria and Lebanon and Jordan and Iran. So yeah, Israel's bombing 6 countries. It's called peace, guys. It's called peace in the Middle East. Just probably hundreds of thousands dead. It's peace. We're winning. And then Netanyahu comes here and makes Trump lick his boots. It's great. It's fantastic.
Enemy attack is underway on Bravo.
Just keeps winning. And my fear now is that Trump is turning on his base. Is he goes into retribution mode against us and starts to just do things that we don't like just because that's what he's going to start doing. Which is not good. So it's like they already see it. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to send more weapons to Ukraine now. Oh, great.
Our forces have neutralized Delta.
Another Iran strike?
We now control more objectives. Defend all positions.
Pour into Israel.
Dude, how couldn't I see that guy? And then he just on my screen shooting me.
All right. Let's start taking phone calls.
Our troops have neutralized Echo.
And we'll start right here in Texas.
We are on target to win the fight.
Texas.
Keep attacking on all fronts.
just got you. Go ahead.
That guy fucking shoots two. This guy shoots 2 bullets and I'm dead, bro.
Two really just 2 examples of these people. I just can't believe that your average Americans are still walking around just arrogant that if we bless Israel, we have to bless Israel.
Hostiles are attacking objective Echo.
Flushing their pockets, of course.
They just don't want to hear it. They don't care what you say. That's that. I got into it with my friend a little bit about it yesterday because I care about him. And I'm sitting there talking with him and trying to explain to him that. And I know you don't like to start getting into religion about this, and I don't really either. It's just being common sense. I'm just like, open the Bible, dude. It's talking about the descendants of Abraham, and then in Galatians it's talking about
It's fucking horrendous.
Christ. We worship Christ. We don't worship the Jews. And then I join these spaces. I try to join these spaces just to hear some other people's opinions, because mostly I just listen to InfoWars. And it's the same thing. It's like they don't really care about these people. They're more informed than me on the intricacies of politics. But
a nurse. So we're trying to stop that. And then, oh yeah, you get a big war or you collapse it, then you get your one world government. And they might have some vestigial power structure or some centralized power structure. Oh, no. It'll go full AI grid. It'll go full surveillance grid. And you'll be in the prison planet slave.
Goodness me.
And they'll bring back all the other things. They'll bring back climate change agendas and all this other crap because you won't be able to stop it at that point. It's just like, man, we'd like to not do that. We'd like to not do that. We'd like to actually drain the swamp. We'd like to actually arrest the deep state criminals. We'd actually like to stop these satanic pedophile networks and satanic human sacrifice called abortion and, all the bombs that keep dropping all over the world. Like, we'd like to stop that. And then, oh, well, actually, we're not so sure we can do that. Yeah. Back to the phone lines. Let's go to Landon in Colorado. Landon, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Lance Troyer, this is Landon in Colorado. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. So I've been a listener since 2010. I got 30 shirts, all kinds of supplements, flags, and stickers on all my vehicles. And he's a warning about the methylene blue, though. If you're taking anything, watch out. So listen to these guys.
Well, we thank you for your support. We're glad to still be here on air, thanks to people like you supporting us.
You bet, brother. So, by the way, also I told the screener, listening to you on the phone right now, you sound like a young Ellen Jones when he was back on Access Radio. It's incredible. I told the screener, I said, you sound like the St. Louis gone from you, and now you're in Austin. So it's cool.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I've been here 10 years now, so that there may be something to that. Some people are theorizing it's the hair, so I don't know. It could be maybe multiple factors here.
Well, when you see me, I've got hair like you. I'm 51 Ellen stage, and you can look me up, and I haven't started a page yet, at Landon at 1374 on X. So
we're having on here. Let's get to the topic you called in on.
All units, objectives are ready for capture. Move out and secure.
Trying to follow certain processes. I don't think he's doing the UBS like you're talking about, and everybody else is saying. I don't think that. But he's maybe following along, similar to what journalists have, off the record.
I assume you're the gunner.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
But something more than we do.
I spotted hostile heavy armor in our mission area.
How can we ask Trump to do what we're not willing to do? If you have information about somebody commits a crime, then how can we ask him to do something different that we're not doing?
I'm starting to understand what exactly it is you're saying. I'm sorry.
So when you say that there's going to be more information coming out, I feel people's stories, okay?
troops have captured Charlie.
Look, I'm not acting like I'm the most well-connected guy.
Be advised, hostile attack confirmed on Charlie.
And I've got other people that have better sources than me. I'm very, luckily for me, I'm very well respected and trusted in the media circle. I'm not going to burn any of that. So I'm not going to steal anybody's story. Saying it's like things are going to shift.
The enemy are attacking objective Alpha.
And if you listen to this show, I said about a month ago, after the Iran strikes, I saw it happening. I said normally the media landscape changes every 2 years, 4 years, based on the election cycles. We're in hyperspeed now, and everything is going to look different. And so you're already seeing that. And so what I'm saying is, these stories that normally Trump supporters, independent media would probably not want to make a big fuss of, for whatever reason.
Be advised, enemy forces have captured Alpha.
Being a big story. Now they're going to start being a big fuss. So that's really more of the point that I'm making. The one story that I'm teasing
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Right now, it's all going to come out, no matter how deep it goes. We'll see. But I'm not going to scoop somebody else's story. I'm just saying the whole landscape is going to change, and it's not like we would protect the Trump administration. It's more just like I can decide to spend my time on this or spend my time on this, and people can decide, okay, I'm going to do the investigation over here, I'm going to do the investigation.
The enemy are winning the fight.
Now,
All
if
units
Trump wants to
regroup.
divorce his base, it's going to go a totally different direction. So that's all I'm saying. It's things are about to go a totally different direction. It's kind of like
Get your heads down. There's an enemy sniper in your area.
months ago, now everybody's talking about Susie Watt. So does that make sense? Does that answer your question?
It does, but I don't know why people are just holding on to it. They want to be
There's a tank right there.
breaking news.
Well, I'll tell you why. Look, I'll tell you why. A pretty big news network has a exclusive story right now. A couple other independent journalists have the story. There have been some low-level leaks that have gotten a little attention. But when you have a story like this, I mean, people will literally pay you not to fudge. Okay? It's not my story. But I guarantee you, the network that has this is under immense pressure not to report. Immense pressure. They're not going to stop it. They might stop one network from reporting it, but they can't stop everybody from reporting it. So,
we have initiated our attack on
this is just how media works, and you want to make sure you get all your ducks in a row before you publish a big thing like this. So, I think that's what's going on, more than anything.
Our troops are attacking Alpha.
Kind of building this up like it's a big deal. For the most part, it's inconsequential, but it will make some people look very bad, and it might even get into the Trump. So that's what I'm saying. But it's like generally, it's like it's kind of inconsequential, whatever this happens. To now, people will say, you know what? No,
we are attacking objective Delta.
We're just gonna be like, all right, Landon, thanks for the call. I'm not meaning to be cryptic or like mysterious here. I'm trying to make a point that this is the media landscape.
Objective Alpha neutralized.
And people in DC,
guys just fucking snipe.
And people in the independent media
move to attack the marked objective.
Will now be looking at these stories and making a big deal of them when normally they might be more inclined to say, this will do more harm than good, I'm not going to touch it. Even it'll all come out anyway. But it's like, that's why Trump is saying, stop talking about it. He doesn't want us to make a big deal of this unless it's some big reverse psychology thing. So it's like the same thing. So, we don't want you to talk about Epstein. You're stupid.
Okay, guys, we have eyes on an enemy tank in your area.
Now we're talking about Epstein more. So this is just the media landscape shifting at hyperspeed, and it's not just going to be the Epstein story. There's going to be other stories, there's going to be other elements, and it's going to
Attention! Enemy forces have captured Echo.
Let's go to Dallas in Canada. All right, we'll take
Be advised, enemy attack is underway on Delta.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead.
I just wanted to say that the Epstein thing has probably tracked.
Objective Charlie is under control.
And I feel like that's pretty an important thing that he's probably looking at. There's so many people implicated outside of the state that it's like if you start in like trying to stop people and arrest people.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, is there a gun to America's head? Is that what's going on here? So Trump has to say stop it because there's a gun to our head?
Well, and I don't think that they should. Like, I think that's the point. If there is something worth showing the world,
Hostile forces are attacking Charlie.
Your children is one of those reasons.
So again, you know, Trump has to make his own decisions.
Bro, I know they have a tank, but I can't fucking see it.
And I don't know how you communicate that to the American people. Now, if it's me, I just go. They're threatening my family.
Our attack on Echo is in progress.
They're threatening to blow up a building in America, so I've got to stop it.
Shocking, dude.
Hostiles now hold more objectives.
Something that he's looking at doesn't want to spread that longer quite yet. So,
well, the message
be advised, hostile forces are still controlling the fight. Break their hold.
Unless you were trying to do reverse psychology, I don't know how to thank you for the call, Dallas. All right, we're closing out the second hour now. We're going to take calls. And I was going to talk to Dallas about this in the break, and he was saying something similar. Cover all the news. This story is too big. And we're just examining.
We now control more objectives. Defend all positions.
Okay, what is the future of America? We thought we were doing one thing with this administration. It looks like it's going in a complete different direction, so we're just reevaluating. But it's like, this is the basic. You're not going to stop. You're not going to shut people up on this. Whatever the implications are, it's not going to happen. And to pretend like people don't care about it is just it's a complete misrepresentation of reality, and it's just a lie on
We have recaptured the objective.
You know, I wasn't even going to cover this, but the crew made a funny joke in the break. Trump has just announced.
Dude, the
guys,
fucking
you're gonna get
MP7
real
is
sugar
insane,
in
bro.
Coca-Cola now. Yay! I wasn't even going to cover it because it's just so dumb. But the crew came in, they were like, this is like when the kid is throwing a temper tantrum or crying or not behaving, so you go give them a piece of candy to shut them up. That's what it is. Trump is treating you like a moron. He's treating you like a child. And so, yeah, the children are going to take the candy and suck on a lollipop. Go suck on a lollipop, guys.
There's an enemy sniper in your area.
We no longer control Echo.
And look, I get it as a pragmatic move. If Trump thinks the numbers are in his favor, that he can ditch real MAGA and replace it with the MAGA-tards, and he thinks the numbers favor him, then okay, fine, throw us overboard. If you think these...
Objective Charlie neutralized.
If you think all the low IQ suckers can replace us,
Attack the marked objective.
they're never going to fight for you, but you don't need to. You don't need them to. You're not up for election. But if you think just numbers-wise you can replace us with all the Johnny-come-lately MAGA-tards, then that's fine. Okay, go ahead. Throw us overboard. Go ahead and bring on the yes men. And throw them a nice piece of candy, and they'll suck on that sucker and do whatever you say. Oh, yes, Donald, thank you for the lollipop.
We have secured an advantage. Keep it going.
I need you to stop talking about the Epstein hoax, okay? You're a weak, pathetic
Be advised, enemy attack is underway on Delta.
Actually, I want to keep talking about it. Hey, you should stop talking about it. Hey, have a lollipop. Ooh, a lollipop. Bunch of losers. By the way, just
Our troops have secured Echo.
as an aside here, we've had floods in 6 different states, historical floods in 6 different states, generational floods in 6 different states this month. Maybe it's just a coincidence. And now a massive earthquake just hit Alaska, and they are now preparing for a tsunami in Alaska.
There's a hostile sniper due west of your current
What in the
position.
hell is going on? And you know, maybe I just do this in the last 2 minutes of this short segment. I don't like to get too esoteric. I don't like to get too far out to sea, let's say. But, you know, we are in a much deeper conspiracy than just the eye can see.
We have lost control of Delta.
You know, that's kind of a real mystery beyond the politics and the stuff that we can see with our eyes. We're here physically present in this divine universe on this planet. You know, you've been lied to about the entire history of this planet. Human civilization has gone through at least 3 risings and fallings. Maybe 4. I'd say definitely 3, potentially 4 that we can record with history. It's all covered up history. It's all the secrets of Earth. The pyramids and everything. And so, you know, maybe whatever people survive this stuff every 3,000, 4,000 years, whatever it is, they have the secret knowledge. And maybe they know about having another catastrophic event. You know,
oh my god, I need that.
The North Pole and that is shifting drastically right now. So maybe they just know there's about to be a huge new Earth catastrophe. The whole thing's gonna flood or whatever. They just announced basically now they're confirming Planet X. Seems to be a conspiracy theory. Now they're saying, oh, we just found
We're attempting to capture Bravo.
So it's like that's the real big conspiracy. That's the real secret society. We're talking millennia old. So, you know, maybe
Oh fuck, man.
Can't even pick up his fucking
they
class,
just
bro.
know it, so they're getting ready and keeping us stupid. That's the big secret, folks.
You don't have ammo, do you?
You are a divine creation of God.
Attention! Enemy forces have captured Alpha.
That you would have ever even existed
We need attack support to the marked objective.
in the beauty and splendor of it all. You've somehow survived the rising and falling of human civilization. The multiple catastrophes that have engulfed the entire planet, wiped out much of civilization, and here you are. That's
Get through the fucking hole? Holy shit, man. Yeah, can't get through the fucking hole. Unreal.
It's kind of hard to grasp. It's kind of impossible to even see. So
I need a fucking medic!
We're stuck.
Objective Alpha neutralized.
Jerusalem Post. Jeffrey Epstein may have had ties to high-level Israeli intelligence and prime ministers. Really? You don't say. Who would have known? And you've got this massive social media propaganda.
Hostiles have secured objective Charlie.
Telling you to say, oh, everything's Qatar, or, you know, Ben Shapiro telling you there's nothing to see here. It's all propaganda.
Enemy forces have the advantage. Find a way to gain control.
Now, we're going to go back to the phone lines here. Like I said, I could cover other news
Bravo
about the
has been
tsunami
neutralized.
in Alaska. You've got Area 51 on fire today. Did you hear about that? It's up in flames. I don't think it's a conspiracy. There was a wildfire that got started by lightning the other night, the Gothic fire. So it looks like it's consuming
Anyone on
Area
the roof?
51 now. And all the UFO walkers are out there freaking out.
Buckle up, guys. We have eyes on the big fucking tank in your area.
When Biden was in office, don't talk about the Epstein files. Now Trump is in office, they all want to talk about the Epstein files. So it's like, I get it from that perspective.
Be advised, always under attack.
It's like,
Dude,
what
look.
are you
Where's he
missing?
come from, bro?
The forest through the trees here? Like, I got other news. Dana White is about to announce the massive ticket
We are
for the
engaging
White House
objective Charlie.
UFC 250 fight. Nice, you know, and a little bread and circus for you. While the deep state and the swamp.
We have initiated our attack on Charlie.
Oh, bread and circus. How about a fight? How about a little blood? How about a little blood?
Be advised, Alpha has been captured by hostiles.
Nice. Well, you may have heard Alex briefly on my show talk about the future of InfoWars. Kind of always hung in the balance. We're fortunate enough to still be here. Thank God for that. Thank God for the audience that's supporting us. We will continue into the future. And it's been your support at thealexjonesstore.com that's made it possible. I mentioned the limited edition dagger. This is actually the box that comes in very high quality, very nice. And as you can see the dagger in here, I displayed it earlier.
Be advised, enemies are attacking Bravo.
About the supplement special we have going on right now. And that's the Power Drive bundle. There's 50%.
We have initiated our attack on Alpha.
Subscription. The Power Drive bundle is a two-part assault on fatigue, brain fog, and low performance.
Enemy forces have captured Charlie.
Groundwork, boosting circulation, stabilizing stress response, and unlocking your body's ability to absorb and direct energy. No jitters, no crash, just clean support that keeps your system primed and responsive.
Break their hold.
So, just loaded the mitochondrial sledgehammer
Fuck, dude.
with methylated B12, CoQ10, PQQ. Supports your cellular engines, mental clarity, metabolic output. Together, mental drive and power plant create a bioelectric power system. One regulates the grid, the other cranks the voltage, unleash focus, dominate your day. Power drive bundle, and you subscribe to get 20% off auto ship right now at thealexjonesstore.com. Go to Jordan in New Jersey. Jordan, you're on the air.
Wow, that guy sucks. He's literally one bullet and he gets killed by it. Like, how's that even
Bravo has been lost. Our strategy is failing.
God, there's
Find a way to turn this around.
a fucking tank over there.
No one has fucking cleared that room. 8 people, I saw 8 people run in the room and not one person killed the guy on the ground, dude. No wonder why we're losing against a team that's so fucking garbage.
I want to ask you then, what happens? Because my response to that would be, well, they cleared the co-conspirators with that deal that Alex Acosta cut for Epstein, then joined the Trump administration first term. They cleared the co-conspirators. They then did it again in that, leaked memo.
She did decent
That's not really
stuff.
official anything, just a memo. But they basically said, oh, all co-conspirators are exonerated. I mean, is that what they're falling back on? That, hey, no, the deal was cut when we arrested Epstein, that all co-conspirators would not be prosecuted. That was in the original deal. So does that hold up?
Is that your most kills?
It's void. It's just because
I don't
they
think
did
so.
it and they say it's okay. It's an arbitrary and capricious thing. It's violating U.S. code by doing that. They're violating their own U.S. code. It's that they have the power and they're an authority, so they just do whatever they want. And the people that come out and say something about it, also echoing the points we've made earlier about whistleblowers and the attack on whistleblowers in this country by people like Trump, by the way, who've attacked a lot of whistleblowers, not just Obama. There's a concerted effort to cover things up and continue the two-tier justice system, which Trump says that he's been...
Need the point position covered.
So, I mean, this is the height of hypocrisy.
All squads move out for attack. Take control of the objectives and hold ground.
Because all those people that voted to hold this back in Congress, now have blood on their hands.
Well, look, that pendulum swings back and forth. Trump had the opportunity to destroy the Democrat Party, but he's giving him new life.
attack support on the marked objective.
Destroyed. I mean legitimately, if you didn't do the Iran strikes and you did the Doge cuts.
Okay, objective Echo is now under our control.
Big, beautiful bill. But you needed to do the Doge cuts, all of them. You shouldn't have struck Iran. Let Israel do it. And now with the Epstein thing, now the Democrats had no political ground to stand on. Now they did. Now they have no more war political ground to stand on. Now they have the, if they want, they can stand on the Epstein client list. And people will respond and say, "Oh, that's nonsense. Stop it. Let's not be politically ignorant. The left falls for it, folks. Okay? Just you have to deal with reality. Yeah, the Democrats can run on the Epstein list now. Okay? And as retarded as that is, that's the reality. And they'll run on no more wars. Well, they all support the war in Ukraine. Stop it. These people don't live in reality. They think a man can have a baby. So let's just deal with reality. You could have politically destroyed the Democrats. And then, once you redistrict all of this stuff and stop their gerrymandering, and once you redo the census so that they only have U.S. citizens...
Enemy attack confirmed at Echo.
That is potential kryptonite for the Democrat Party politically. But now, who knows what they get done before the term as far as redistricting and the census. And now, the Democrats have some political land to stand on, being anti-war and against the Epstein client.
All right, objective Charlie has been secured.
But now the pendulum is going to swing back in the midterms, I'm guessing.
Be advised, Charlie is under attack.
I would love to see that, but it's definitely
move to attack the marked objective.
And you have to wonder that. When Trump came back from Iran, things were drastically different. You could even see the way he's carrying himself. Today, people were talking about him hunching over and
our forces are
Well, I'm stuck.
not so great. He's under some sort of enormous pressure.
I'm inside the fucking wall now.
About him being hostage, okay? It really starts to resonate a little bit when you look at all the different pieces and the time limit, right? When you think about why Iran is the whole Elon thing happening all unleashed very quickly, and then you see him acting completely.
Our forces have neutralized Alpha.
Then he has this divorce with
Yo, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, and you know, let me just respond to that both of those points. You know, that's why the Iran strikes, you know, people just tend to have
We have
like
secured more objectives. Let's hold it.
isolated view where they just like focus on one thing and they're isolated.
Thank fucking God.
And it was like, you know, I was against the Iran strikes as an isolated thing, but whether or not most Americans supported it or not, the thing is like, it's not an isolated thing.
Be advised, enemy forces are winning this fight.
No, that's just an isolated thing. It was never an isolated thing.
We're back!
And now you look at the cascade since then. It's like, that's what we were warning about. They said, oh, you're a fake candidate. Oh, you're a panicant. No, we're realists. And just look at what has happened post-Iran strikes. We saw it coming. If the Iran strike was an isolated thing and you could do it and get out and declare victory, great. Even if I was against it, great. But that was not going to be the case. And we knew. And now here we are. I said this today, let me just reemphasize this. Now that things have changed and Alex is dealing with legal stuff right now, who knows, they come shut this place down any day.
We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing.
If we could sell out, if we had a hair on our head, if we had a bone on our body that could sell out, this would be the time.
Move to attack the marked objective.
The only hope that Alex would have to save everything that's been stolen from him and everything they're still trying to do to him with these corrupt
We have Bravo
legal
under
cases.
attack.
You know, now would be the time where Alex would say, okay, I'm just going to sell out and I'm just going to play the administration and just hope they throw me a lifeline to save what I built for 30 years and bail me out of this mess, this corrupt mess. He can't do it. I'm about to launch multiple lawsuits. Beach imprisonment for January 6th against the DOJ. Now would be the time for me to, oh yeah, everything's great. Try to get a favorable decision.
Enemy Charlie.
I'll tell you else, something else. We're on FOIA request to get some stuff as well. I mean, hell, I don't even know.
Objective Bravo captured by hostiles.
We're gonna get some stuff from this FOIAs.
Objective Charlie has been lost.
I've had success with FOIAs. I've had some stubbornness with FOIAs. But it's like, yeah, if I wanted to open up and get cooperation and get in good graces with the administration, it's like, yeah, now is when I would do it. I'll get some amazing FOIA responses. I can break some exclusive news. I get my lawsuit for January 6th across the board and get a good result there. I can't do it. So that's my response to that, Jordan. Thank you for the call. Let's go to Michael in Texas. Michael, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And a lot of people don't understand that it's a lot deeper than just miles and some who's who.
All right, our forces are controlling the fight. Keep pushing.
In a big spiral. And we want to pull the string to get to all the sources. We don't really care about the guns. We don't want to fight love. I want everybody that's in touch with them. This is way more than just one day.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Completely disconnected from them.
Well, he knows that.
Oh, it's just camping in the corner in the middle of the map. That's fucking swell, bro.
I don't view it that way.
It's like 30 people in there.
It was a cop that picked me up as a kid. Took me to this place. I kept escaping. It was cops that kept picking me up and taking me back to the place. A detective took me back to the place. I'm a survivor.
Were you an orphan?
I was raised by a mother, and I just went to the ice cream shop to get ice cream, and a cop was like, "Hey, where's your parents at?" And I was like, "Oh, she's over there at the house."
Dude, I just got fucking actually sniped by a shotgun. Holy
I'm fighting
fuck.
for my life to get out of this circle of crazy. And you know, and it was the guy that was the primo head of the neighborhood, and he had the church in front, and he was an outstanding citizen.
Be advised, hostiles attacking objective Delta.
The detectives taking me back. The prosecutor, our justice system is completely flawed, and that was back in the 90s. Here we are in the late, 2020. And what's been fixed, though?
We've lost control of Delta.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. And I took this call. Again, it's not like I just try to make rational deductions of all of this. And I mean, I understand how things can get out of control. I mean, I live a mostly simple life. I live a mostly simple life. And I don't travel anymore. I've got
Our attack on Bravo is underway.
daily schedule, virtually do the same thing all the time. The same people eat the same thing. But, even in my life, I've got a pretty big social media following, and, I've got a pretty good show, pretty big following. And I've got a lot of friends, a lot of social circles, but it's like,
Hey, this guy's an absolute fucking pussy loser.
We're moving on objective
it's like,
Alpha.
your leaves pile up in your backyard.
Can't win a gunfight just to
Sweep them,
camp in
whatever,
corners of the shop.
dust piles up in the corner over there. Like, I get how things pile up. So I can't even imagine if you're Trump and you're getting like 100 times the incoming that I'm getting. I'm like
Enemy attack confirmed at Charlie.
I can just have a minute to just sit down and go through emails and texts, or I make the joke like, I'm lucky if I have time to just, wipe my ass. So it's like, I understand, like, things pile up and get out of control, and then you turn around and then it's like, holy crap. So I can do that. The Trump will be 100 times, but it's just
operating in your area.
the PR disaster of it. The comms disaster.
We now hold more objectives. Keep pushing.
That's unexcusable. So it's like, something kind of got lost in translation, and you put it on the back burner, or you were over it, or whatever. Flip-flop, and the binder gate, and it's just, and now that they stop talking about it, and then tumble down on it, and then insult your base on it. Like, I come home.
I don't even know how you can see, bro.
I don't clean my room for a couple days.
Fucking pussy.
Yelling at the dog. Like, why didn't you clean my room? And the dog's just like staring at me like, what the hell? Like, that's what this is like.
Fucking no scope for the goddamn Murphy's where you get out. Man. My room is dirty. We're flashing messing up.
Let's go to Aiden in Idaho. Aiden, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Be advised, hostiles attacking Bravo.
He's always been interviewed by journalists and whatnot, and it seems like he broke the number 2032 current form of government cannot exist.
Be advised, enemy attack. Shit, they're behind us.
I know people use the term black swan.
Our forces are hitting Delta.
Very loosely, but this, I don't think that has some introspection, but
We no longer hold Alpha.
history. I mean, I think earlier this week it was reported that the average age of a very
It went up almost 30 since 1981. It went up almost 30 years.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm behind you.
Defensive position needed on the marked objective.
Where are you?
I'm good.
The enemy's fighting back. Break their momentum.
Holy fuck, dude, this is insane.
But the thing is that right now,
Enemy has secured the lead.
that we are looking
Fuck
for.
is that gas?
And I know that sounds ridiculous and superficial.
Hostiles still control more objectives. Let's regroup. Bravo has been lost.
Too. I mean, that's why you have all these people on welfare. They don't have to work.
Correct. And we understood the last
Dude, get the fuck out of the way, bro.
humility for history. They do realize, and this is not a phone or anything else, but Richard Nixon was voted with 60% of the popular vote. I think only 1 in 3 presidents.
The enemy has taken objective Bravo.
Not only was he resigned, VP fell into
Holy fuck.
and were sent to prison along with Gordon G. Liddy.
Holy fuck.
They
Oh my
correct the
god.
history textbooks about Oswald being a patsy. So I mean, we.
That was fucking insane. Holy fuck, that was sick, dude.
Like, you know,
Yo, the
it's
way
already
we
gone.
had that fucking building locked down.
But I try to explain this to people. You are not the only person that exists. So people scratch their heads. They say, "Why would anybody vote for a communist in New York City? Why would anybody vote for a
Piece of shit.
New York City?" And they don't get it. And there's no.
We are attacking objective Delta.
And so if you can't
They're inside.
Yeah, I just flanked the other building.
then, yeah, you're gonna be lost. You're gonna be lost in your own bubble.
Bro, I'm still in here.
Think about what the caller just
The
said.
enemy still holds more objectives. We need to hit back.
Homeowner is now 51 years old.
Oh my god!
Marked objective under
Oh!
threat. Defend the position.
You get taxed 30% of the money you make. And then
There are guys coming up.
10% of
At
that
least 2
money
guys.
Oh,
Be advised, Charlie is under
dude,
attack.
that was insane.
is actual value.
That was legit insane, man. Holy fuck.
People feel helpless. They feel hopeless. And they don't see any change in sight. So yeah,
Yeah, they took over this building.
because they're disenfranchised and they don't believe in America.
Dude, that was
And they don't believe in the free
insane.
market anymore. And they just look at things and they say, I could work my whole
Be
life and
advised,
lose half
Delta
my
is
money,
under attack.
or maybe I'll go vote for a communist. I'm not endorsing that. I never do.
I think there's somebody near you.
All right.
Yeah, dude, the way, dude, I was just laying out the door, just fucking. For some reason, if you're laying down, people just
Wonder
don't
what the
think
subject
you're laying
was.
down in this game.
Well, it was exactly what you think it was.
Way to get killed.
So this is the latest from President Trump on the.
Echo has been captured by hostiles.
Got it all. That makes you feel good, you think?
Well, I think it's in the case of Epstein, they've already looked at it, and they are looking at it, and I think all they have to do is put out anything credible. But, you know, that was run by the Biden administration for 4 years. I can imagine what
We've begun our assault on Echo.
That's more than James.
We've lost control of objective Alpha.
And the thing turned out to be a total scam. So frankly, you know, I think
Oh, Mike's lagging.
that they're looking at all this stuff. If they are, I hope they are.
Yeah, we've definitely confirmed.
All right, you know what?
Holy fuck, we got that guy. Oh, he's fucking camping behind a bunch of goddamn walls, man. What are they called? The fucking walls you put up?
Because it's some similar to points. But if did you hear what he said?
Be advised, the enemy
He
now
said he
controls more objectives.
What they put in the files. So that would be the end. I think
I need defensive support on a marked objective.
Imagine what they put in the files. Then he says, with all the other fake stuff they did, like the Steele dossier, and didn't see and that's why this whole thing is so frustrating. Because nobody was arrested, because nobody was prosecuted, because nobody was punished for the spot on Donald Trump, for the fake Steele dossier that they used against Trump, for the stolen election that has consequences. Because nobody was prosecuted and charged and arrested for any of that, here we are. That's not your fault. That's not your fault, the American voter. It's not your fault. You weren't the president. You didn't pick your attorney general, your FBI director. And that's why we're so frustrated about this Epstein thing, because until the deep state criminals are
Bravo has been neutralized.
It will just continue.
We now control more objectives. Secure our defenses. Move to attack and mark
President Trump is
objectives.
frustrated about the Epstein files. Illegally arrested. President Trump is frustrated about the Steele dossier. People should have been arrested.
Yeah.
So again, it's like, why are you yelling at us, man? We're frustrated like you. Again, it's berating the dog for not cleaning your room. You were the president for 4 years. You were the president when they stole an election. You're the president now.
Be advised, the enemy has taken Delta.
How is he not fucking dead, dude?
The deep state criminals. Or put somebody in charge of them.
The enemy is still winning the fight. Hit back and take control.
Ain't gonna do it.
Objective Alpha is in enemy hands.
Finishing off the show on the phone lines.
Frag
Let's go
out!
to Reese.
Objective Alpha is in enemy hands.
Reese, you're on the air. Go ahead. That's good. Thank you.
Yeah, man. So you know, I'm a former munitions system specialist, QW051 specialty code in the Air Force. I just wanted to get
He can see me through the smoke.
I probably should have called in on
Amazing.
show. You know, I'm a real big guy. But I just wanted to show these guys that did that mission because I mean,
Fucking time
man,
is insane.
that was a tough one, man.
Bravo is under
They did
attack.
an amazing job, and I don't think they get enough credit, man. And I'm just so tired of hearing about that Jeffrey Epstein
We're
shit,
attacking
or
objective
that
Alpha.
crap, you know. And you know the GBU 57. That's a 30-pound bomb. I've never seen one before, and I used to do it for a living. That was my job. But I would probably use like a blue 109.
The enemy has taken Alpha.
BLU-109, like a 2,000-pound bomb. And then you x-ray the nose of it, and you just make sure that there's no crack.
Are you kidding me? It hits the fucking lamppost? What a joke, dude. What are the odds of that, bro?
And I think President Trump, he did
Enemy
the best.
attack confirmed at Charlie.
I mean, the weapon for the job. I mean, he did overkill basically. I mean, that's a big bomb, man.
Yeah, well, who knows what really happened? I mean, you can trust Trump.
Enemy attack launched on Bravo.
That's fine, and maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but we're going to hear that it wasn't. They're going to try to do another round of it, and yeah, the pilots and everybody in the mission told us But you say you want to move on from the Epstein files. You're sick of hearing about it. Fine, I totally understand that. I get it. But let me ask, are you a veteran or are you active duty?
Yes, sir, I'm a veteran.
So this is, let me explain. Hold on. Let me explain why there's a frustration here. As a veteran, let's say you were promised a bunch of these benefits as a veteran, and then you lose out. Would you be upset? So that's what this is.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
We were promised a bunch of things in the campaign. We were told we were going to get deep state direction.
Our forces have neutralized Delta.
Epstein client list so we could know who these pedophiles and criminals were. And we're not doing it. So that's what it is. So I get that people are sick of hearing about it. You think I want to talk about it for 3 hours a day? I'm sick of it too. But it's just like that. If you were promised benefits as a veteran and then you didn't get them, you'd be upset and you'd make noise until you did. And so I don't get where you're coming from, but that's the reality of the situation. All right? And so I appreciate the call. I can't take more calls. I'm almost out of time. Let's go to Michael.
Objective Delta is under our control.
On the air, go ahead.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate everything you do. Ultimate.
The enemy is close to victory. I need everyone on the offensive.
Wyoming is under attack
Shocking,
by the
dude.
Trump administration. We're losing all of our land. They're bringing nuclear in here.
This guy's 14 kills. He thinks he's good, bro.
People have got to get off their butts and start paying attention. Please. I know about the Epstein stuff, and I'm sick to death of it. But I'll tell you what. Until the citizens get together and get rid of this federal land and take back our rights, and I'm not calling for violence, but something's got to give, guys. Everybody look at this, got to look in the mirror.
Oh, you can't win a gunfight without a shotgun.
About in Wyoming.
What a fucking loser, bro.
All the land that they're stealing from the residents with the BLM, the Bureau of Land Management, not the other BLM.
So that's all the federal
We're
land
attacking
that they're
objective
selling
Alpha.
No, they're not selling it off. They're strip mining it, and they're bringing nuclear in. And it is insane. We're about to lose all of our land out here because the state doesn't own any land. It's all federal. The district criminals.
Well, I suppose if they're going to do a bunch of nuclear energy, they're going to try to hide it in the middle of nowhere. So I suppose that's why they're choosing Wyoming.
Wyoming, exactly. His major base, he betrayed us. People better wake up. These
Well,
Trump
here's the deal with that, Michael, and you know, I don't know too much about it. I've seen it hit the news a little bit, but I'm just going to tell you why they're doing it.
Oof.
You may know, but I mean, the clearly what's happening is, and I don't know if this is part of some larger AI government we're going into after a collapse, but in order to have America be the AI capital of the world or the crypto capital of the world, we basically have to probably build like maybe like 50 nuclear power plants to run it all, legitimately. And then you start getting into quantum computing, yeah, you're gonna need at least probably 50 nuclear power plants to power all that, to power the crypto.
Are we going or no?
To power the AI, to power the quantum computing, and to go into this new AI digital age. Yeah, they have to build the power plants.
Okay.
They have
Do you
no
know when
choice.
she's gonna be
So that's
home?
just necessary infrastructure. So.
Could you
I
call her
guess
and
they've
ask her
chosen
just so
Wyoming to do a lot of that.
I guess we shouldn't leave them until she gets
And
home.
you just don't hear much from people in Wyoming, so you just don't hear about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm glad you got through, and we can talk about that. We'll see if it starts to crack the headlines. But by the way, this story came out yesterday, and this kind of explains a lot, and maybe it explains why Trump is so out of touch currently.
Yeah, dude.
Broadcast
you're there,
viewing
right?
hits all-time low in June of 2025.
You upstairs when I was downstairs?
So,
that was
in
fucking
other words,
lit,
we have crossed the threshold.
That was crazy, dude.
More people now are watching.
That was good with support is you could put like a shield in the stairway, so like blocks
More
them.
people are consuming news, current events, and information online or streaming.
Same, dude.
Network cable news is becoming, and it's still huge, don't get me wrong, but it's trending down. It's marked for death. But it's like Trump and his administration still thinks that's the power source. And it might still be the biggest power force, but it's not the majority anymore, and it's trending down. So they might think, oh well, if we control the cable news waves, or we respond to the cable news waves, and we kind of work the
Move to attack the marked objective.
Political bubble, it's like that's where everybody's at, and that's how we, get into the media or manipulate.
Be advised, objective Bravo captured by hostiles.
And no.
We have taken Delta.
Look, the numbers are in. I would say
Objective Charlie is in enemy hands.
Cable news out of an election year probably has the biggest impact, but it's no longer the majority impact. So all the different places you can go online or stream is it's spread a lot, spread all these different options. But it's network news is no longer the majority. And if you think you're getting an accurate depiction of where America is at from network news, then you are severely misinformed. And maybe that's why there's this massive disconnect right now with the Trump administration. They still think, oh, it's all network news. And if it's on there, it's good. If it's not,
we're moving on objective Charlie.
No.
Holy fuck, they're all down there.
Basically, like the Trump news. We'll make sure Fox doesn't cover the Epstein files.
Be advised, hostile attack launched on Delta.
That ain't gonna happen. And again, I mean, I've said this. It's just true, folks. I mean, CNN and MSNBC still do blatant propaganda, and most of the time they're just totally lying. But
be advised, we need to find the fence of the marked objective.
15, like real news coverage, like actual news coverage, actual guests talking about.
He's inside.
Dude, I hate how you can just fucking flank with shotguns, man. They should be getting killed from way further away.
It's just Trump 24/7 now. It's pro-Trump 24/7 is all it is now. So it's just like you already know what's
hostiles now hold more objectives. Now.
Oh yeah. We'll have Fox News tell you to stand down on the Epstein files. And it's MSN and it's CNN that are actually talking about it. It's like, man, it's crazy. It's craziness. Chris, go ahead.
Hostiles are ahead of us. We need to hit back.
I appreciate what you do, and I'm on board when you say that MAGA really has been betrayed by Trump. Trump, he appeared as a business outsider, he's going to cut spending. I didn't believe he was going to start wars and prolong wars in Ukraine. And I really want to stress that the Ron Paul revolution, the real MAGA, the Protestantism and Republicanism, the freedom of conscience and representative democracy is really...
We are targeting Alpha.
It appears to me that Trump is the army as a governing body, not the entire principle. We really need to pay attention to.
Again, dude, he just fucking collateraled us.
Yeah, all right. Well, I said, you may recall, if you listen regularly, I said that clearly Trump is not a romantic about the Constitution.
Hostiles are attacking objective Charlie.
He was asked about it a couple months ago, and I could tell by the response, like, oh, this is not a man that romanticizes the Constitution. Which, hey, fine, okay. I mean, he's a business guy. I put him in there to fix the economy and the rest of the deep state. So whatever if he's not a romantic over the Constitution, but yeah, I think that that's kind of reflective of what you're saying here. And I think it's pretty clear. Thank you for the call. By the way, I didn't even do this. The crew just did this, so...
The enemy have taken more objectives.
I could do a media critic show. And I can just tell you all the different things that are going on in media and all this stuff. I didn't even know the numbers. I just said it off the cuff 2 minutes ago. The crew pulled up the numbers. Ratings are down in the last quarter. 13% prime time. 15% entire. So, I didn't even know that.
We're targeting objective Delta.
See where the media is going. I can do. I enjoy watching media, so I can just tell you what's going on. So, I didn't even see that.
all being controlled by the enemy.
And if they want to just continue to try to do an Epstein cover-up, they'll go down another 13% next year. So it's like, it's kind of ironic because to a certain extent,
The loser with the shotgun just gets to run through.
I'm like the bridge between normies and like informed people.
A fucking head!
So because of that, I can kind of see what's really going on just based off of what I'm seeing and experiencing. And when I'm like, Fox News is not worth my time anymore, that means a lot of other people are having the same realization. And apparently it's about 15% in the last quarter. But that's only going to go down. That number's only going to go down. Let's go to Bill in California. Bill, you're on the air.
Hostiles still control more objectives. Let's regroup.
Good to talk to you. Thanks for taking my call.
He's in our
Yes, indeed.
Enemy
We're in
forces
our
have taken
zone.
objective
We
Charlie.
cable 5 years ago. So, you know, like Bannon says, Fox is TV for stupid people. But you know what? We don't want more. We just want the truth. You know, the unfounded conjecture from Trump is off the charts.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Administration, we should ask questions and just move on. We shouldn't ask questions, I should say. It's like he's stuck back in 1991 in so many ways, but I think it's important to consider he's always been in control his entire life and surrounded by yes men. And maybe he doesn't fully
I don't know what this is, bro.
he's no longer the CEO.
I'm getting shot by a shotgun or I'm dying by someone I can't even see.
For him, as he's president of the United States and works for us. We're the boss now. So we got to keep our hands on the political steering wheel and make our voices heard.
Enemies are attacking objective Bravo.
202-456-1111.
We are moving on objective Charlie.
11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern.
And he's in our spawn.
You know, I think about what you just said, and I mentioned it.
People that can't win gunfights,
Elon
bro.
Musk, but I think you've kind of just expanded on it. And it's not just because you saw.
Fucking kill me from behind because
the first time where Trump was kind of like, oh, did I just ram heads with an equal?
The enemy still controls more
Or
objectives.
maybe even somebody that might even have. So it's like, yeah, Trump is probably never rammed heads.
We're
with
attacking
anybody
Charlie.
That wasn't below him on the power scale. And
Be advised, enemy forces have taken objective Charlie.
came out a little shaken, like, it's like imagine a ram or a buffalo that do these, you know, over territory or over their, you know, their mating partners. It's like you got a big buffalo and he's controlled this field and he's got his females over there. Here comes a massive buffalo I've never seen before, but he's never gonna ram heads. And it's like, boom, he rams heads. And secures the territory, but for the first time he's kind of stammering back. He's kind of fumbling back a little bit. Whoa. And so I think Musk was kind of the first time with Trump.
Be advised, hostiles attacking Bravo.
He looked jarring.
Be advised, defensive position needed on a marked objective.
You never had to go through that before. Shake you up a little bit. Maybe you go back to yell at all your mating partners over there. And maybe now it's even happening with his base. It's like now he's ramming heads with his base, and it's like, hey,
Throwing frag.
you know, we ram heads here. We ram heads.
Hostiles still control more objectives. Let's regroup.
I get it. They don't ram heads on Fox News. I get it. You ram heads with the likes of CNN and MSNBC. They're
Objective has been recaptured.
Most of these reporters you bring into the White House, you ram heads with. They're lightweights. Now you brought in some.
Yeah, every RPG shot I've shot, I swear it's fucking hit the person and it doesn't.
And you went back and you're kind of like, whoa.
Bravo is under attack.
You rammed heads with Netanyahu. And maybe Netanyahu
We've begun our assault on Charlie.
had a dagger on his forehead. You didn't see it.
objectives than the enemy.
You're ramming heads with independent news. We ram heads.
Dude, I swear there's at least 60 of them and about 5 of us.
Years. And look at how
In fact, we even have,
Fire for effect!
we even have 400 points. It's insane.
With you anymore? You don't want us to ram heads for you anymore? You want to try to...
We are attacking objective Delta.
And you just don't get it.
Hostile forces have maintained control of the fight.
Final call. Kristen in Texas, go ahead.
I just have a point for you.
Poem?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Our forces have neutralized Delta.
Do not miss the revolution when the power of God. Please drop the stone down to that power balancing more than a couple of waves of fire. For higher.
Oh my god, it just spawned right on me. I was shooting it to destroy the spawn beacon.
God.
Fucking spawns right in front of me.
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
Be advised, objective Charlie is in enemy hands.
We're going to be done here for the day. Guys, what time is Chase live here in the studio?
All right, we now control more objectives. Secure our defenses.
We're not doing that. On that.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Our forces are attacking Charlie.
Oh, well, look at this. As we sign off, we get a little breaking news. Boy, a day late, $1 short. I mean, what a...
Request immediate smoke!
DOJ has fired Marine Comey. So, after she spikes the Epstein case, after she... Or the Maxwell case. So, after she spikes the Maxwell case, the Epstein case, the Diddy case, now we fire her. Hey, guys, we're going to give you a lollipop.
Hostile forces are still ahead in the fight. Let's regroup.
I mean, look, I could look at it from the positive side and say, hey, that's great. She's obviously corrupt, daughter of Comey. She spiked a bunch of big cases. Okay. And I can sit here and say, see, we ram heads. Like, yeah, we're not going to stop talking about Epstein. Oh, great, you finally fired Marine Comey. About damn time. It's like, yeah, you divorced us, but we ram heads.
Nice, dude.
But she should have been fired a
just
month ago.
runs
Just
away.
like you should have arrested the deep state in your first administration. But now here we are. 21-hour break. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hostiles attacking objective Delta.
There's a reason why supplements are so big and so popular.
Gay is this shit?
Be advised, hostile attack launched on Delta.
I've spotted a hostile MG in our AO. Move to attack the marked objective.
Be advised, Charlie is under attack.
Oh, and I just jumped into 4 people.
Objective Charlie has been lost.
The enemy has secured Charlie.
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie. Hostile attack launched on Delta.
What the fuck?
Holy shit.
The enemy has secured objective Delta. Our plan is not working. Find a way to win. Be advised, the enemy has secured Charlie.
There's a guy at the top of the stairs. Yeah, there's a guy. Guy on the stairs.
I'm fucking hit!
Holy shit, dude. Fucking guy's still on the Dude, what?
Damn.
He kills in half a bullet and doesn't fucking take damage, bro.
Damn, dude. Half a bullet, dog. How does that work, dude? Does the entire bullet come out of the gun
No,
and then it splits in half, or?
They look at you and you die.
Damn, dude. Amazing.
All right, I'll be on later.